What is up, guys? It's your girl Faith, and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome to my channel. It is nice to have you here. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, and if you do especially like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends and with your family. To those of you who are returning viewers and subscribers, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you enjoyed the last video. But for those of you who are returning viewers especially, why haven't you subscribed? About 50 or so percent of you have not yet subscribed. Why haven't you subscribed? Hit this, it is time. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Let us grow this channel. Thank you. Yeah, do it now. Thank you very much. Yeah, I am back with the series Why You Are Probably Single series, and we are on episode 2. Now today we will be talking about setting unrealistic obstacles for a potential partner to jump through, and why that is a reason as to why you may be single. So we're going to be tackling that today. So get ready. Let's get into this video. Now, in my last video, I talked about a lack of self-respect being one of the reasons why you are probably single. And some of the things that I talked about in addressing that is learning how to set boundaries with yourself, which will also help you with your relationships, be it your friendships or your romantic relationships, and whatever other spaces you may be in. Now, there is an added benefit to setting boundaries in that not only do you gain self-respect, but you also gain self-confidence, which is also critical to how you approach dating. Now, I want to start off by first defining what boundaries really are. In the book Boundaries that I featured also in my last video, I will put a picture up in this video as well. There is a statement on boundaries that I really like, and I will read it to you. It says, this is page 34 of the book and the chapter, What Are Boundaries? In short, boundaries are not walls. The Bible does not say that we are to be walled off from others. In fact, it says that we are to be one with them. John 17, verse 11. We are to be in community with them, but in every community, all members have their own space and property. The important thing is that property lines be permeable enough to allow passing and strong enough to keep out danger. I remember when I first went through that bad breakup 4 years ago, my instant reaction was to build up a wall. I told myself, I'm going to just be closed off to people. I feel like, I shouldn't open up my heart to anybody else, because they're going to hurt me, and I'm just going to build up walls. Now this is what I'm learning from this experience, to build up walls to protect myself, essentially. But I remember having a conversation with Lano, and at the time, of course, we were not dating. We were just friends. I realized I've never really talked about how he and I met or how we started dating. So I'll potentially make a video about that in the near future. But yeah, I remember him talking to me about boundaries. And he said to me, your response should not be to build walls, build fences. And when he handed this book to me, I got to read that. He said there's something about boundaries in this book that better defines why you should build fences or have fences around you as opposed to walls. And in the book, it talks about how fences typically have gates. And if you come from like a country like Zambia, when you think about fences, most of our fences are typically made with like grass, or it's like a big shrub, essentially, that forms a boundary around a property, but you're able to somewhat see through it, especially when the shrubs are just developing. You're still able to see through it. And most of our fences have gates. But when you think about a wall is made out of brick, typically. You know, it's something that you can't see through easily or at all, you know. But a fence gives you more flexibility to be able to see what's out there. And with the gates that they have, you're able to let in what you want to let in based on what you see, and keep the things you want closed out. And so the book talks about how we ought to build fences as opposed to walls, so that we're able to see the good that may be outside, so we can let it in, and also keep the bad that is inside out. We have that opportunity, as opposed to when you have a wall, you don't get to see the good that may be outside. And so you keep, you know, everything out, bad and good. And sometimes we keep the bad inside because we never allow the good in, because we can't see it. And so I really like the comparison that the book talks about, you know, because it helped me recognize to say, I will be doing myself a disservice by building up walls, because I'll never be able to really see the good, you know, in trying to protect myself, that I could enjoy. And I will keep the bitterness and the anger inside, you know, that I should be letting go of. Now, bear in mind that fences and walls can serve the same purpose, which is to protect what is on the inside, but they can have different outcomes. Now, based on my personal experience, some of the things that I got to learn as my perception of boundaries was changing from building walls to having fences with gates, was that it made it easier for me to be accountable for myself where needed, while showing grace and compassion. It allowed me to embrace those around me who genuinely showed me support, loyalty, and love in a way I haven't forgotten till this day. It helped me completely cut off ties with my ex because my self-respect grew, and I've stood on that since. It helped me recognize that I deserved a lot better and that I can stand on that. Now, I know that there are some of you who deliberately place obstacles for a person to jump through to get to your heart. Some of you additionally have this mindset that, and I've heard this quite often, especially amongst women, to say that a man should break down all the walls that you have to really get to your heart. That is an unhealthy mindset. Because the thing is, what often tends to happen is, once they've overcome or broken down one wall, you put another one. And then they overcome another one and you place another wall. It's an unhealthy cycle. You know, it really is an unhealthy cycle, because when they don't jump through the next one, you villainize them. All this in the name of self-preservation. No. The truth is, you want to find your person, but you've put up all these walls you think will get you closer to the right person for you, whilst protecting you from the risks that come with dating and opening up to a person. The truth of the matter is, you're not confident that you can stand by choosing not to overlook clear red flags. And so you'd rather put another person through obstacles that you've created instead of trusting God and standing by your own standards. The truth of the matter is that dating comes with risks. The risk that you may be lied to and you may get hurt. But you have to be ready for the risks that come with dating if you want to date, knowing that you are a person who truly learns and you listen to and trust God. Life has its own obstacles that will allow you to learn who the person you are dating is without creating your own obstacles. Provided you give yourself ample time to truly vet a person, you will see their flags, whether it be their red or green flags. But remember to be prayerful about it. One thing about God is that He loves us more than anything, and He looks out for us. I encourage you strongly to trust God. He reveals the truth. Those both red and green flags, they will come to light. But you have to trust God, and you have to be confident in your decision to start dating, knowing that you are healed enough to start dating and that you'll be able to navigate through it while standing on your word. You really shouldn't expect people to jump through obstacles you create. They may overcome the first few, but once they recognize that you are doing this on purpose, you are orchestrating these obstacles for them to jump through, they're not obligated to stay. And you shouldn't feel entitled to that. It shouldn't be a reason why you would say, indeed, men are trash, or women are trash, or that the dating pool is trash. No, you are unhealthy. The thing about it is it additionally becomes addictive. You create a habit out of putting people through these hurdles that you fail to fully appreciate a person as you would if you were secure enough. I started with talking about boundaries. Setting boundaries is not putting up walls. You always look at dating from a place of victimhood if you put up walls, and you never get to actualize your own potential as well as the potential of a relationship with someone. Now, don't get me wrong. I am in no way encouraging you to date potentials. That is not what I'm saying. That is a completely different subject. I understand my use of the term potential when it comes to relationships could easily be misconstrued. That is not what I'm talking about. When I talk about your own potential as well as the potential of a relationship, I'm referring to the mindset that then develops when you keep nitpicking at everything that your potential partner or your partner does, trying to find fault in this person out of circumstances that you have created that don't naturally exist. You fail to really build that relationship. You fail to learn who this person truly is. You fail to attain what could have been in a relationship because you are so fixated on protecting yourself at the cost of really getting to know someone who may just be really good for you. Relationships and dating require a certain level of vulnerability, a healthy vulnerability. And so if you have your walls put up and you are additionally nitpicking at a person, you fail to really get to achieve the joy and the beauty of being vulnerable with another person who may be good for you. So don't deny yourself that. I strongly encourage you to work on your healing by setting healthy boundaries. Cry it out. Pray it out. Journal about it. Talk to somebody. I know it's hard, believe me, I do. But you have to love yourself enough to fight for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you were able to take a thing or two away from this video. I really wish you guys the best of luck, and I'll see you guys in my next video.